This episode is sponsored in part by Lucky Duck Games. If you follow the Divinus campaign page ahead of the launch, you'll receive a €5 credit for free to use during their campaign, which launches on Gamefound on July 27th. Check out the link in the description. Welcome to Tantrum House Studio D. I'm Kevin Delp. Today we're looking at board games launching the first half of August on Kickstarter and other crowdfunding platforms. Queen Games is launching Pirates from Stefan Dora. Riches await those who are fearless and brave, capturing ships and discovering lost places to gain some booty. Band together with other pirates to assemble tough boarding parties and spread fear among the high seas. I believe in just a couple days we'll see Thunder Rolls from Zeroic Games and Mr. B Games. This is a stock car racing game that has tiered dice placement bidding. It's for 1 to 8 players, takes about 20 to 60 minutes, designed by Richard Launius. There are two phases in the game, the rolling phase and the thunder phase. During the rolling phase, you're going to be rolling dice and placing sets sort of like you do in Las Vegas. Then in the thunder phase, you're going to be basically programming cards and racing around the track. On August 1st, we'll see Election Night in America from Cosmic Dice Games. This is for 2 to 4 players, takes about 45 to 90 minutes to play. You are a candidate running for the presidency. Each player chooses a party and a candidate to run for office. It's up to you to strategize and balance 4 types of influence represented by cards: finance, social media, religion, and politics. You will need to navigate the political landscape by rolling dice to avoid scandals and your opponent's schemes. Using influence, you will attempt to win electoral votes for each state. On August 2nd, Snowdale launches Lands of Galzyr. This is going to be on Gamefound. It's a story-driven adventure open world game for 1 to 4 players. Takes about 60 to 150 minutes to play. These next few launch on August 3rd. Colossal Games launches Almanac of the Crystal Peaks, designed by Scott Alms. For 2 to 4 players, takes about 60 to 90 minutes to play. This is the second entry in the Almanac series. The first one was Dragon Road. Players are going to be visiting strange places, acquiring and selling goods, facing unpredictable set of encounters as they travel from the trader's village to either High Frost, the seat of power in the region, or to the 2 twin cities, the center of commerce. Far Off Games launches Aridia, The Paths We Dare Tread. This is an open-world campaign co-op fantasy board game for 1 to 4 players. Blue Gear Games launches Dino Dodge. For 2 to 5 players, takes about 15 to 30 minutes to play. It's a competitive game of dodging meteors to survive with dinosaurs. Push, shove, and dodge your way out of falling meteors, doing whatever it takes, even if it means moving another player under the meteor to be the last dinosaur on Earth. You'll be playing action cards to dodge these meteors, moving your enemies under the meteors, and avoiding new threats. Meteors fall by utilizing its ticker. Whoever is under a meteor and cannot escape, they're eliminated from the game. Bug Council of Backyardia is for 1 to 5 players from Engro Games. This takes about 30 minutes to play. It's a trick-taking game that utilizes a Mancala mechanism to dynamically shift which suits are powerful throughout the game. The game is played over 3 rounds. Each round, players will receive 11 cards to play 10 tricks. During the tricks, the leader will play a suit, and the rest of the players will follow. The player to play the strongest card of the strongest suit wins the trick and collects it for scoring. Meanwhile, the player to play the lowest on-suit card gets to visit the council. The player chooses a faction tile, collects its strength cubes, and distributes them in a clockwise fashion around the council, thus altering the strength of the suits. Muddy Boards launches an expansion to Excavation Earth. It belongs in a museum. It's for 1 to 4 players, takes about 30 to 120 minutes to play, and it is designed by David Turksey. It introduces 2 new alien races, mystery artifacts, a deck of technology cards, and a whole new museum board. It adds new ways of scoring that create new paths of playing and winning the game. Coffee Bee Games launches Cartouche. It's a Tetris-like tile-laying game. On Gamefound, we'll see Legend Academy from El Dorado Games. You'll be attending a prestigious institution where folklore characters train to become tomorrow's legends. A competitive deck-building, card creation, worker placement, adventure game. These next few launch on August 10th. Cardboard Alchemy launches Flamecraft, a game for 2 to 5 players, takes about an hour to play. You take on the role of Flame Keepers, gathering items, placing dragons, and casting enchantments to enhance the shops of the town. Dragons are specialized, and the Flame Keepers know which shops are the best home for each, visiting a shop to gain items and favor from one of the dragons there. Gathered items can be used to enchant a shop, gaining reputation and the favors of all the dragons in the shop. If you're fortunate enough to attract fancy dragons, then you will have opportunities to secure even more reputation. Dark Frontier Games relaunches Amass. It's a deep space mining crew game where you're fighting to gather resources on a hostile alien planet. And Archon Studio decided to push back the launch of Masters of the Universe Fields of Eternia, which I mentioned in my last video. On August 12th, we'll see Kingdoms Rise and Fall Dorian. And sometime in August, I believe in the first half, we'll see a game called Wicked and Wise, a card game with artwork from Beth Sobel. And sometime in August, I'll probably spend a little bit more time on this in my next video, is The Stuff of Legend from Third World Studios. It's a co-op hand management game. Shout out to one of our series sponsors, Mesa Game Lab. With over 35 combined years in the animation and visual effects industry, Mesa Game Lab's artists will work with you to create stunning animated videos and GIFs for your Kickstarter campaign, with options for full 3D environments, 2D animated characters, dynamic motion graphics, eye-catching 3D animation, and Kickstarter page design. They can surely highlight everything your game has to offer. Contact them by visiting mesagamelab.com. Well, from the list, we'll be putting out some videos in the coming weeks. Melissa did a how to play for Thunder Rolls. We'll have the Almanac Crystal Peaks video coming soon, Dino Dodge, and a few others. Look forward to seeing those on our channel, and have a great day.